Hello, everybody. And as you see, I have customized a March Madness bracket in to football teams based on the 2020 standings. These would be the games that we would get. Now, I'm not going to do it's going to be all the games you'd expect, but just like March Madness. So it wouldn't be the 2 seed versus 15 seed then goes on to play the 1 seed, just like that. So just like March Madness for the AFC and NFC is how we break it down, and it will basically just be like March Madness bracket. What would happen? Now this is going to be next year, so this is not going to be based on the 2020 season. This is going to be based on what I think could happen in the 2021 season. Now that does not mean the Buccaneers will win as I predict, but let's go. So Chiefs versus Jags. I think this one you're gonna get Trevor Lawrence on the Jaguars, but I think I got to go with the Chiefs here in this game. I think that's a pretty obvious pick myself. Just Chiefs though, and I did 3 spaces just to make it more centered, and they're all on the same page. Okay. Dolphins at Raiders. The Dolphins lost Fitzpatrick. I think that is really, really big for them. That they're losing him, and even though that he wasn't the starter for the whole season, I think he was a better quarterback than Tua, and he's more liked than Tua. So that's just my opinion. Now we'll see, obviously, but I think that the Raiders, this is just my opinion, I think that the Raiders would take this game in the 2022 season. I mean, Fitzpatrick, they barely beat them in the regular season, which is the reason I think the Raiders win this one. Ravens at Broncos. I think this one's also obvious that the Ravens aren't losing that game. And then Titans at Bengals. I'm going to go with the Titans here. I think that the Titans will. You're losing A.J. Green on the Bengals and all that stuff. Browns at Chargers. I feel optimistic about the Browns, but I'm in the Chargers, but nope. Definitely not here. All right, so sorry, I'm just trying to see you guys. Steelers and the Texans. I think this one's also pretty obvious. The Texans are just losing every single player. It's just if Sean Watson leaves, the Texans I can see as a potential 6 seed. But all right, Colts and the Pats. With Philip Rivers retiring, we don't know who the Colts quarterback would be if they take one in the draft. But and the Patriots have just been making so many moves in free agency. It might be a little bit biased, but Pats moving on. All right, so one more. I don't know if I need to explain this, but the Bills, they just got streaky a little bit at the end of the season, but Patriots put them back down. So here we go. I think this is where we stand. This is where we stand. Okay, so the NFC here. The Packers would obviously take this one against the Falcons. Cardinals and Vikings. Also, the Cardinals are gaining players like J.J. Watt. So I think that would put the Cardinals in front for me here. All right, Bucs versus the Cowboys. That'd be an interesting game next year to see if Dak is healthy and plays like he did before. But I just don't know. I think that the Bucs have a better chance at winning in that game. Okay. Football team at the Panthers. Well, if this was the Giants, I might say differently, but it's the football team. And that can't fit, so I'll just do FT. Okay. All right, so Rams at Giants. The Rams, gaining Matt Stafford's So I think that the Rams definitely win. I think the Rams could be big contenders in 2022 or 2021 or whatever it is. And just ignore this stuff and the second bracket, just because I can't use that for the March Madness bracket. All right, Seahawks, Lions. Jared Goff isn't gonna be Matt Stafford. All right, there we go. Bears and the Niners. I'm going again to take the 10 seed here. Because the Bears lost Trubisky. They're going to start Dolphins. They haven't had the best free agency. So I think that the 49ers take this one. All right, Saints and Eagles next. Saints. They're losing players. I understand that. Saints. They're losing Breeze, but I think Taysom Hill is, to be pretty honest, a good quarterback, and I could see the Saints potentially making the playoffs. Now I know my last bracket, I don't remember if I had them. I don't think I did, but I could see it possibly. Okay. So this is the first round. Maybe I just do FBT looking at this. FBT. Okay. This is the first round that we have. So as you can see it here, this will be the second round matchups. All right, Chiefs Raiders. Chiefs. Ravens versus the Titans. Okay, this is another good game that you're gonna want to watch. But as I have put the Titans winning this game, I think the Ravens are definitely have that potential to win. I just don't know if they will. We'll see. We'll see how they go. They've choked in the playoffs several times, so putting them with 3 points into Bill. All right, so for this next one, Browns versus the Steelers. I think I'm sorry, but I gotta go with the Browns here. Just the Browns are a better team. The Browns are a better team in 2022. Ben Roethlisberger is getting older and older, and that is the pure reason I'm choosing this one. All right, Pats versus the Bills. I super badly want to take the Patriots here because I do think that they will beat the Bills one time, and you're going to have some not shaky, but games that are going to be closer. And I think that it's going to happen. Again, it's one game, but I just can't. I want to make the most accurate if I could. So, Bills here. All right, so this is the AFC. Packers versus the Cardinals. So, in a 2022 matchup, I could very easily see the Cardinals, and I think that the Packers really do choke in those one playoff games. So I'll just put Cards in those. Okay, delete. Okay, well, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's. Okay, I'll just do Cards, I guess. Cards. I don't want to do Cardinals, but okay, sorry about this. Okay. All right, so Cardinals here, winning, and then the Bucs versus the football team. We've seen that the Bucs will win this one. Let's see if this is aligned. Okay, Rams versus the Seahawks in a 2022 matchup. I could very well see the Rams winning this game. I think the Rams will definitely win one against the Seahawks next year, in my opinion. But I think that we'll see. All right, so 49ers at the Saints. This is going to be a good game. But what can Sean? Well, first we have to see if they have the Jim Garoppolo. But I think that they can. The Saints can use. Gosh, the Saints can use Taysom Hill to their ability or to their use, and maybe win with that. Just minor detail that they have. Okay, so that is the second round matchups and winners. So as you can see, next games: Chiefs, Titans, Browns, Bills, Cardinals, Buccaneers, Rams, and the Saints. All right, so again, this is just me, and I'm choosing off some rocky games. So here we go. Let's see, Chiefs and Titans. Now, I picked the Titans to win in my first bracket. I made my first awful Super Bowl bracket. No, not that one. Not actually the Patriots there. But I think I could. How healthy is Patrick Mahomes? Does he choke? I'm sorry, Chiefs fans. I really am. But in a one-game series, I know Mahomes only lost one game, a close game. But I think that the Titans have potential. And then we got the Browns at the Bills. And I could see, I think that the Bills, you have your backup as Trubisky if Allen's hurt. He's a decent quarterback. A lot of teams would like him to start with their because of their quarterbacks, not greatness. But I'm just not too sure about this one. So I'm going to take in this one the Browns. I don't know. I think that Bill can win. Okay, and just so you know, we won't be doing this one, whatever. It will just be going straight to the finals, right to the Browns. We'll play the Titans, and then the winner of that game will go straight to the finals. We're not using that bracket down there. All right, so Cardinals versus the Buccaneers. I want to really badly choose the Cardinals, but something's holding me back. I think the Buccaneers have that potential and will be a good team. All right, Rams at the Saints. I'm going to take the Rams in this one. The Saints are just every year just get so close and then choke. That's what happens with the Saints. So yeah, that's what happens every year. So okay, so these are going to be the final rounds, and let's get into them. Titans versus the Browns. I think that the Browns could beat the Titans in this one-game series, and I think the Browns will be a good team next year. Bucks and the Rams. I'm going with the Buccaneers. This one. All right, so I'm going to quickly see if I can get rid of the bottom bracket. I'll be right back. All right, so I don't even know what I just did there. I blacked it out, but it didn't do anything. Okay, let's just get into this. Browns versus the Bucks in the finals. Good game. Very good game. And the winner actually starts with a B. It's pretty surprising. But just with what's happening, the Browns will win my March Madness bracket. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next